is up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and welcome to the Tasha C Show. Shout out to my YouTube and podcast fam who've been listening, whether it's a 1, 2, or even 20 plus more podcast. If you're part of my podcast fam or about to become a part of my podcast fam and we like what you hear and you wonder, like, what's this YouTube channel name? It is Tasha C TV. Don't forget the TV part. Vice versa for the YouTube fam who might be either part of my YouTube fam or like what you see / hear on the YouTube channel and about to become part of my YouTube fam. Look inside the description. It should be definitely where you can find my podcast or all the podcast platforms that my podcast is at. And Podchaser is the only one, that doesn't have like a app yet, but I'll let that y'all know afterwards, or actually just stop saying this. Okay. Anyway, y'all, for the new folks, this is a bonus podcast, which is for day 123 of my 366 days video journey. That is actually connected with YouTube, where basically I do these podcast videos, but I also send them to YouTube because I just wanted to make a 1-year YouTube series that I started my birthday last year, October the 8th, and want to end, of course, this year on the exact same day. So that way, it making any video, could just say hi, could show my face, could be podcast. It's not limited, but it's about making consistency and become more familiar, and to find a way sometimes where I want to make a video, but I don't have to actually show my face or anything sometimes too, and just make random and just say hi. But anyway, y'all, it's been a lot of stuff that seems to be going on, y'all. Before we begin, first I send condolences to Kirk Douglas, who died at age 103. He's a legend of actor, and he's also the father of Michael Douglas, who's also a living legend, and as far as in the acting world. Okay, it goes to him. Also, I did not know that Nina Longs and some more, who's the comedian, his father passed away the same day. Unfortunately, those 9 passengers with a helicopter with Kobe and her daughter, and I think some of the passengers, I'm trying to remember one of the children's names. Two children's names were Elisa and Patton. I think those other 2 little girls' names besides Gigi passed away as well. Besides Alicia's parents, and I think Peyton's mother was also on the plane. And Christina, I think I'm saying her name right, and Arbor, and I think I have gotten everybody's name. And just to let y'all know, they're finally going to do like a public memorial on 2/24, which the people page, that's Kobe. One of Kobe's numbers is 24, as far as his number on his jersey, and his daughter's was on 2, so they're actually having a public memorial on the 24th. I don't know, say I'm going to, have another video. But if it's a final video, it'd just be like the cause of, like, maybe they finally find a reason about what was the cause of the crash, maybe. But I don't know yet. I really don't know. But excuse me, y'all, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Okay, this is 1:28 a.m. in the morning. Maybe it's that, even though I had a nap and everything. Okay, but anyway, it's February the 7th, 2020, so this is for today, the podcast. By the way, also, if you're new here, since I'm using this lovely app to make these lovely, internet, podcasts, you may hear clicks and everything because I'm using the app, Speaker's app, in order to create these shows. So you may hear clicks, you may hear notification, but since it's late at night, I'm doing it. I doubt there's a 99.9 chance that there will be nobody calling. You may hear occasionally, maybe, I don't know yet, but every 2 hours, since we still got landline phones in here, I keep forgetting to put the phone on a charger thing handle, and it lets me know, lower battery, I bet y'all know. I don't know why the heck I'm yawning so much. But anyway, also to say this, just to let you know, Nick Gordon's cause of death revealed to be due to heroin overdose. And of course, this is from the Shade Room, and they say, a little over a month since his death on New Year's Day, the cause of death of Bobby Christina's former boyfriend Nick Gordon has been revealed. According to reports, he died of a drug overdose due to heroin. TMZ reports the official toxicity report, an autopsy of Nick Gordon has been revealed, and the cause is due to a heroin overdose. The report states that Nick was found unresponsive and in a state of cardiac arrest when he was transported to the hospital. Once he arrived, he was hospitalized for 7 hours before he ultimately died. The reports also note that Nick had Narcan in his system, which is a drug used to counteract the effects of an overdose. During the initial reports of the Steffans was described as having a mouth of black foam in his mouth, for someone place called 911 report that and click on a Bible to read. This only thing is I ain't got honestly that on there. Okay. Just to bring a little also in the shade room for foodies, Burger King is giving out free Whoppers this Valentine's Day. You bring a picture of your ex. Okay, TR Foods, if you leech your ex off your IG after your breakup, you might want to check them archives so you don't miss the deal by Burger King. As much as you probably want to fire his or her egg, or they got his ass up. Let BK's Flames do it for you. This Valentine's Burger King will reward people getting rid of the ex picture with a free Whopper, according to Yahoo News. Burger King has partnered with Warner Brothers. Picture Nana is his new Harley Quinn film Birds of Prey, and a fantabulous anticipation of Warner Harley Quinn hits theaters February 7th. In true Harley Quinn fashion, Burger King is celebrating Anti-Valentine's Day, or I like to call, I ain't gonna lie y'all, this for a couple years, I used to call it Happy BD Day, at select locations with birds prey themed breakup boxes. The black and pink boxes that features House of Crown and Who Needs the Joker when you can have the king. All you have to do is bring printed photo of your ex to the select kings following cities, and I guess you go to cities. And I'm kind of wondering, okay, what do you do with the picture? Do they put it? What do they do? You give them the picture, or you just show it to them? I ain't gonna do it. I don't want you do it. I'm just saying, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Anyway, y'all, it's okay. Of course, we know that there's a. I was going to say, I hope I don't hear no damn cats. Again, well, it's kind of cold, y'all. It's snow. It's even snowing in Oklahoma and Texas. Okay, they got barely a couple inches of snow. It wasn't that much for in Michigan where I'm at either. But anyway, y'all, I want to talk about this because hope and prayers. I don't want to get back serious again. But I want to tell this part. Now, have y'all heard about Karrine Steffans? Okay, first Jasmine Brand said this yesterday that well, like I said about Karrine Steffans, about she was known when, the such thing as Video Vixen was popular, one of her, the books, whatever, and not to, bring up the name to, bring up a derogatory name, but she's also brought up something used to be the term where it was super, but, her name's now, her government name, her name is Karrine Steffans. So it was something that was bright, they, brought it up where, right now, my main concern is having, they say she's pregnant and is due this summer. Life has never been perfect. And these are words on Jasmine Brand. Right now, my main concern is having a safe and healthy pregnancy and delivery. That being said, once baby Taylor gets here and makes it earthside, I'm looking forward to follow up bonding with this perfect representation of our love, being ever present, and writing lots of books about the scrambled journey at this significant time of my life. Green's been expecting baby number 2 with serial entrepreneur Everette Taylor. And I know she has a son that's her first child is 22. And somebody brought up, which was true, this pattern, I'm about to get into it, a statement. And the truth is, about it, somebody brought it up, and it was soon to be, underscore, Mogul, soon to be, okay. Rotami, Columbus Short, a Little Wayne, Eddie Wizzle, actually I think his name is Dan Darius. I hope this one works out. She talked about self-worth, but I see the pattern. And somebody else was like, don't forget Method Man, DMX, Shaq, Limp Bizkit, the Biscuit, the lead singer. I forgot what his name was. I even had that album, just like the album that came with Freak on the Leash on it, and Irv Gotti, Ray J, and Ja Rule. Okay, she was like, don't forget Being Bobby Brown and Usher. I read them in the books too. But not just that, she I remember when she was going with Darren, who played Eddie Brisley. Y'all remember the classic Family Matters, Steve Urkel, and stuff like that. The thing is I remember she made a video, and it looked like she was at least in her second trimester. And, she wasn't saying anything she was pregnant, but you could tell that she looked like she pregnant with her belly. I've been working on books, and this is the area, blah, blah, blah. And she just smiles and rubs her stomach. Then you don't hear about the pregnancy again. Then she claims, I think she was pregnant by Columbus Short. Then she claims she lost a baby retirement. Then she, later said like retirement, I'm the reason why she lost a baby. So it's a repeated pattern. A couple other people too. And I'm not trying to be funny. This is actually something where she says, it's like she says she's pregnant, either lose a baby, you don't hear about the baby before. And I'm not trying to be funny. Like I said, I don't know that, if she bought, a fake stomach to put on in that video that she had on her webpage and so forth, and whatever. And it just was a lot of parrots. She made a good writer, but it was also a lot of stuff that was problematic. I had stuff to work on, but it just seemed like I don't know, was a serial. And I remember the same guy who played Eddie Whistler. She was all talking about how she had these dildos and said it was ass stuff. So I'm just saying, it's a bunch of crazy stuff back and forth. Okay, with them. But anyways, somebody brought up the guy who is allegedly the father. She says she's pregnant. Like I said, from this man, and like I said, I'm like, okay, it's congrats. Not to say it's not possible, but she has done this multiple times where she says she's pregnant, and then the baby disappears or whatever, and and here was an update. Hopefully, everything is okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's a link to his page on here, because I've seen it. Now, on GreenTeaLive.com, this was yesterday, okay? Here's what they said. They said TJ updates. Yesterday news broke that Karrine Steffans was expecting a baby 20 years after having her first with new bae Everette Taylor. See over the post. Taylor posted a cryptic message to social media, which some of his friends are interpreting as a possible suicide note. The last line saying, "I'm at peace and I'm ready. Henry makes sure someone I love him and gets my painting. Please check out him if you know why he's sitting possibly his way, swipe left." Editor's note: if you or anyone is contemplating suicide, there are people who care about your life and are trained to help you get through the hard times. Please contact the suicide hotline at 1-800-213-8255. 1-800-213-8255. Let me say this one more time. 1-800-273-8255. I wanted to say that purposely 3 times to myself, okay? Because that's very important, okay? And I'm going to read every message. This is also the reason why I thought about, okay, when I get to the other topics, I will. But this came up, and I was just like, whoa, I hope everything is okay with him. And here he says, not many people get to choose their last word. The last 24 hours have been tough, but to be honest, I've been struggling for a long time now. I'm a certain individual when I was 25 years old, not knowing who this person was. As for years, this person has been a huge trigger for my depression, anxiety, and just overall struggles with my mental health. Some of you may know my story and how I worked to get where I am today. The idea of someone threatening to destroy and ruin it all is unimaginable. For years, I would do whatever she said and give her anything she needed. If I did not, she would threaten to ruin my career. She would tell me that she could make up and say anything, and people would believe it because it's her. For years, I asked her just to leave me alone and how she makes me feel, and how she makes and leave me know, and how she makes me feel, and she just wouldn't. I valued success so much that I sacrificed my own personal well-being, mental health for it. I lived my altar privately so that she would not be triggered or do anything to harm me or the people I cared about. Constantly dealt with threats, extortion, and mental/emotional abuse. Recently, It sent me to a deeper and darker place. I reached out to someone who she had did the same thing to. His advice was, this isn't worth your sanity. I cut off communication and stopped answering her demands, and she acted out. Don't believe the lies. She's using it as promo for her new books. As hurtful as this has been, what she has done is expected. She's a cruel, abusive, and manipulative person. So please do not get this confused. The decision I'm making today isn't about her. It has more to do with you all. I received some of the most hurtful and disparaging messages. People I'm cool with sending sarcastic messages. It has been tough seeing how many people enjoy others' misery. One thing people love more than building people up is tearing them down. It's one thing when it's strangers, and another when it's people you know. And all you contribute to it, the gossip, the screenshots, the jokes and insults. Talking behind people's back and smiling in their faces. You are part of the problem. This is someone's life. You never know what they're going through. And now people can say anything and people will believe it. I'm gone, but I hope the next person you treat you treat with more care. I remember when Kobe passed, when I looked at LeBron's comments on IG and saw how disgusting hateful people were. I'm just living in a world like this. Recently, I've had people who I've done so much for turn their backs on me and talk negatively about me. Shit really hurts. I've fucked up a lot in my life, a lot. But I've done my best to do right, people, especially those I care about. And over again, I've seen how people you care about the most will ultimately hurt you and do terrible things. I never wanted all this. People who know me closest know that all this stuff has been uncomfortable for me. I worked hard to be able to take care of myself and my family. Not recognition or social media followers. But when I see how cool people are, it makes me ask, why bother? When people die, people get all upset in the moment. People who talk shit about you or wronged you act as if you were some great person. I wasn't great. I was human. I've done things I'm ashamed of, but I also have done things I could have never imagined doing when growing up in Southside Richmond. My last 24 hours wasn't all bad. I got to see Hamilton. I got to see Hamilton one last time. Got to admire my beautiful young Bon Spawn. You got it, kid. Got to wear my favorite Richmond, Virginia hoodie and took one last meeting with my talented team at Artsy. I'm not in a place of sadness but relief. I've been struggling for a long time. Wearing a mask with dealing with so much internally is exhausting. I went to the CMO Summit yesterday and met with someone who told me that their brother thought I was amazing and that I did everything right. It put a smile on my face. But I just want people to know that I didn't show you all the real me. Just what I wanted to show. Not many people took time to get to know the real me. And some that tried. I wouldn't let them. I lived a very lonely life. So ask yourself, what's really important to you? What's really important? What does legacy even mean? I've been thinking about it a lot. Most people just forget who you are. We get caught up in our own egos, not realizing 100 years from now, no one will be talking about most of us. Honestly, I had a lot I wanted to accomplish. I had a meeting with Rock Nation scheduled tomorrow, and made it think how I never got a chance to meet Hope and telling him how much he meant to me. I wanted to democratize the art world and help more artists. I wanted to create successful nonprofits that would truly impact the world. I wanted to make the world of business, tech, and art more diverse. I wanted to try to stand up comedy. I wanted to start painting. I wanted to help black and brown and black boys and girls know that they had a place in this world and that anything was possible. I wanted to do a lot of things. I'm not really sure what kind of impact I will leave. But I want to say to people who genuinely cared about me, thank you. You helped me make it this long. Afro and Rico, we're brothers for life. To my family, I know things haven't always been smooth, but still, I love you. To the people who are wronged and hurt, I'm genuinely sorry. If I leave you with anything, I hope that you move in life with more kindness, love, and consideration. Just know this isn't a spontaneous decision. I'm at peace and I'm ready. Hear me make sure someone I love gets my painting. And it's really a sad, because they said here, I've seen a real Ugly meet the individual who went from being homeless and a contractor to building $4 million companies before the age of 30. This was a couple years ago, because it was hashtagged. Harriet being homeless as a teenager, dropping out of college. He starts for his company at age 19, successfully sold at age of 21. Now serves as CEO, founder of both social media software company, Pop Social Company, CEO, and a marketing firm, Millicent's Company. Also co-founded the company Growth Hackers Hack. As a marketer, he became the youngest executive at the popular e-commerce company Sticker Move, and led startups Quadludo and Skirt to multi-million acquisitions. He is definition of self-made. Okay, I think this here, because I just went to the hashtag. Now that's been removed, so hopefully, because it was people I seen from Mr. Ford and everything, went to his page and it's deleted, and hopefully, now, as far as profile pictures and everything, I hope that everything is okay. He still has the last post I guess he had up. I guess it doesn't have anything that, and it just basically like 3 weeks. So hopefully that he is getting help. I told you about the battery. Of course, the thing. I'm sorry this took out most of my time, but I felt it was very important. But I hope and pray that this man will be able to get help, or anybody else that may be feeling like you want to give up on life. Ooh, this is a whole subject. It will take more than a whole damn, even one hour just to talk about this. Like I said, I hope the man does get help for these circumstances, because that's really a sad and a serious and sad situation, and him like willing to say effort to everything, and as far as like, what's her name? Is she lying about this shit again? I mean, she ain't able to. Some ain't right there with her neither. Let's be for real. Especially if this is not true neither. I just pray, y'all. Like I said, I felt it was very important to read every word per word. With that, okay. That was a lot to get through. Like I said, I hope that he is okay, but it wasn't removed, so maybe someone was able to talk to him and he'll be able to get the help that he needs from that. So, anyways, like I said, I got about 15 minutes to go, but I felt that was very important. Even though I know that we got a lot of stuff going on, including like Gayle King and her comments and everything else, that was something that I did not expect to happen. Like that was twist and turn. Okay. But anyways, y'all, what I want to go real quick is, let's see here. Not let's see. Shoot, I know that I had the damn thing on here. Why the hell when something you have, like saved sometimes? Because I know I had it up here. I don't know why it's gone. Okay. I guess I gotta have to find it again. Wait a minute. I think I have it right here, y'all. Just give me a second. I had saved this. Okay. This is from nydailynews.com, whatever, right? They talked about also on the gram, but I wanted to talk about it real quick. I don't want to talk about something serious and try to just jump for something that may be a little bit more humorous or something like that. But I wanted to talk about this because this was pretty interesting. This is from Karrine F. Daniels from New York Daily News on February 5th, 2020 at 3:30 p.m. Okay. Erykah Badu plans on releasing perfume scent inspired by her nether regions. That is the nicest way of saying it. It makes perfect sense. Gwyneth Paltrow may have been onto something when she marketed a candle that sold out. I was called "This Candle Smells Like My Vagina" last month. What the? I don't know. Gwyneth Paltrow put something on else. She been on my list. I did like her before, prior, when she was talking about that really. Okay, I know y'all can't see it because, I ain't filming my podcast yet where y'all see the live video. But remember Gwyneth Paltrow's. Okay, remember when actually Kanye West and Jay-Z, they made an album. The album they made. I can't remember the title. It had like a title. Was it just Kanye West? Okay. And she, like I said, I liked her before then. But after that damn statement, whatever, she made a comment. Okay. I'm trying to see, do they still have a screenshot of it? Now, here I am talking about not being prepared, y'all. But like I said, I did not expect that. Like I said, that was also a reason why I did another show, because when I even heard, about this, young man, and probably, unfortunately, him, unfortunately having a mental, breakdown, it was too much. Okay. And she ended up, around the time when the song was popular, Niggas in Paris, whatever, right? And she had a picture, with Kanye West and Jay-Z, when I guess they would have been Paris. And even though she blanked out, two letters in the middle of the niggas word. And bitch, I'm sorry, the fact that she and her to think this is cool, I'm sorry, she bitch, I'm like, and she's saying coochie smelling candles and shit. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this happened like in, what was the year? I think it was the 2012, whatever. Okay, they said it was updated 2017, but it was 2012. This originally happened like in June of 2012, the 9th. Okay, and this is what she said. I should have screenshotted y'all while I have a chance. She literally said this, and I think put it on Instagram. Niggas, but that little X star, little star, whatever, in Paris for real. So, like I said, her trying to be hip or trying to think past, because I know some black people, or might have slept with a nigga too. That's her terms, whatever, or because I knows my best friend is black type of thing, or I have 1% black when I took the Ancestry.com test, DNA genes test. No. So she been on my list ever since she said that stuff then, So anyways, going back to coochie candles, I don't know, maybe I should name my damn podcast name this, when I put it there, Coochie Candles. Okay, everybody do plans on selling or sticking songs. No, I'm just going to say that I don't want to put Coochie Candles down for this reason. If it wasn't with, me talking about, unfortunately, that man and the situation, Karrine Steffans, and unfortunately, that man out, but anyway. But I might put it inside the description. I don't know. Okay. Erykah Badu plans on selling her own very scent to the masses too. The four-time what is this came from? Do y'all remember the classic comedy Boomerang with with John Witherspoon? That's where I got introduced to him. Courtney and everything else, bang 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 and everything else, whatever, right? But it was also a character the great Strauss played when she was taking her panties, say like this is a scent of perfume or whatever, and she wanted, remember, to be the scent of her coochie as well. Was, this, like I said, this, this character that, I don't know, because Grace Jones was like about that life back in the day, whatever. Some of that character was in real life, because they had behind the secrets of MTV back in the day, and she was like, she went to the side talking to some host, and she was like, I'm surprised I didn't fuck you yet. That's what I'm saying. She was about that life in real life, okay? When she meant pull up to my bumper, she meant that from the depths of her soul, okay? Or in her loins, okay? Or she felt it in her cooch, okay? Sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah, she felt it in her cooch, okay? So, anyway, I'm just saying that she was very adventurous in, being sexually a liberated woman, okay? All right. Probably still is. We don't know. But anyway. So, that's what I'm saying, it reminds me of. You got to be kidding me. The 4-time Grammy Award winner, Neil Cross, said that one of her products featured upcoming online marketplace, Badu World Market, will be a scent based on, yes, you guessed your vagina. So, there's an urban legend that my blank changes men. Yeah, we been knew about that one. Okay, some of them we seen, what happened. She said in a cover story for Ten magazine, the men I fall in love with and fall in love with me change jobs and lives. Badu-born Erykah Badu Wright has been romantically linked to Oscar Grammy Award winner Common and has had kids with Outkast frontman 3000, West Coast rap partner DOC, and New Orleans producer Jay Electronica. They forgot to mention Jay Electronica is a rapper as well. He's not just a producer. Why? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Last year, in an interview with People, Common revealed it was hard to eat after the split. With Erykah Badu, that was my one first love, where you just open up and flow and he could find. When we split, I was 27 or 28. I was in a haze. I was going through motions. It was hard to eat. I hope I can speed up. Post Badu, Common went on a date with Academy Award nominee Taraji P. Henson, sports icon Serena Williams, political firebrand Erykah Badu, and has been recently linked to spending time with funny woman Tiffany Haddish. So if that's an incentive for Badu's proudness of making a man better, her intimacy could be a bestseller. Pedro, who's the Guardian referred to the queen of the vaginal industrial complex, has marketed vagina-themed merchandise on her Goop lifestyle website. The 47-year-old Academy Award winner current star has nearly broken even with this $75 vote named This Smells Like My Vagina as went sale in January at a partnership with Reddit. What the hell? According to Porpoise reports, the test runs the product containing a blend of genuine surgery browner and Setter Absolute Shredders with a David H. Roast and Everette Taylor quickly sold out. It's now selling for $250 on sites such as eBay and Postmark. The process to make Badu's fragrance, provocatively called Badu's Pimp, apparently uses her collection of her underwear. What in the voodoo making? I took a lot, this is her words, lots of pairs of my panties, cut them up into little pieces and burnt them, she said. Even the ash is a part of it. What the hell? Arriving in the music scene since mid-1990s, Badu has pushed the envelope with her groovy music and altruistic advices since a bit. Jesus, good night, y'all. I'm about to get up. I can't. I can't. Well, okay, this thing is, the hugs that love y'all. I just, you know what? I was looking at the thing. I guess since I paused my when I paused my podcast, y'all, real quick, it's saying when I look at my notifications like it's about to go out, and when I'm looking at the recording, y'all, it's actually still got me for 11 minutes, but that took me out. Okay, y'all, so are y'all ready to buy some coochie, some Badu of a Badu, whatever? And please, I ain't no up there. No, it just, I'm lost for word, y'all. I really am. I'm like, thank you and good night. Shit, I can't. Okay, that's what threw me off. I thought I was going to be the only story, because when I'm looking at my recorder, it's saying like I'm past the time where I have. So I got 10 more minutes, but I don't mean yet. Yeah, so let me see. Also, Instagram. Yeah, y'all, so she going to be selling, her instinct to smell like coochie. I mean, her instinct. So what is the purpose? Is the smell? Like, you gotta be loving like coochie. Like, a person that love coochie to that point that you want the smell in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just love coochie that much as a person, whether you male or female or non-binary, trenchant, whatever. If you love coochie that much, that's what the thing is. And do you really want, if her coochie is up here having you, wear croquette, cola, wearing quilts and stuff, and you got all your chakras and shit going. There's nothing wrong, of course, with work records and stuff like that. But do you really want to be home? Hold on, I gotta take it to work. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, you just, I don't know. I don't know. Is you ready for that? I can't. No. Speaking of more hot ass mess, now also on GreenTeamLive.com, I went back to Instagram, of course, whatever, right, y'all? I gotta be careful because, like I said, the pause thing completely messed up the time this time, so I don't want to be talking, y'all, and then I don't finish. So, like I said, I'll probably do the Gayle King maybe tomorrow and a couple more things, but I felt, like I said, it was very important to talk about what I talked about since that came up like yesterday. Okay. But anyway, y'all, talk about hot ass mess. I guess Barnes and Nobles, which is damn near like the only main one you have. Y'all remember like back in the day, like Borders and stuff, and they used to be, head to head with Barnes and Nobles as far as the main place that you could still buy books for them and all that stuff, in physical format. They ain't the only ones, but like the main, places. Okay. So anyways, Barnes and Nobles apologizes for showcasing Black History Month with white books. Now, if you go here, they got the nerves of popular bookstore chains. Barnes & Noble issue a public apology, canceled its Black History Month event at its flagship store in New York after receiving a slew of backlash. The company was called out for slapping new book sleeves with black and privacy faces on classic white novels, promoting it as a limited edition Black History release as opposed to just celebrating black writers. Then it was not having it. Swipe left. Okay. Now, these damn books are not even books made, like they weren't made to have black characters at all. Okay, let's take a look at what I see. They got Romeo and Juliet, they black covered. Frankenstein is a black man with mustard, little tools on the side. Treasure Island is sitting here now, got a gold tooth and shit on, whatever, in the background. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. It ain't the Wizard of Oz. It's totally different, okay? Moby Dick is a whole black man. The Secret Garden, I think she got a fro. You got to be kidding me. They could have easily just had books that were made by black authors. They exist. There are poachers. There are other things. Just trying to black for a bit. I can't, y'all. See, that's why we need to Google and find great books. They'll say, forget that. Go to these independent. If you're going to go and buy books, try to find and Google actually black independent stores, whatever. We're going to do that. Or even go online. But that is a hot ass mess. But not Uncle Barton most. By the way, in most cases, most people go to Amazon to get books, from Amazon quicker than do Barnes and Nobles. But I'm saying, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Speaking of books, y'all, Kendrick Lamar's biography, The Butterfly Effect, will be released in October 2020, so that means this year. I'm back on the Shade Room. Okay, the Shade Room staff, Janae says this. After 2 years, the first biography of raps artist Kendrick Lamar will be released October the 13th, 2020, according to the journalist and music critic Marcus J. Moore. The announcement was made yesterday on Twitter. He wrote, after almost 2 years, I can faithfully say this. The Butterfly Effect, how Kendrick Lamar ignited the soul of Black America, is out 1013 Edger Books. He also added, those who know me can attest to this. I give everything my all, and I always come from a good place. Whether it's a 200-word bub or a 900-word review, etc. I truly hope that you all like the narrative. There's a lot of light in it. Released by Simon & Schuster, the book pays homage to his critically acclaimed 2015 album, A Pimp to a Butterfly. So, yeah, y'all looking forward to Kendrick Lamar? That I'm just letting y'all know. Biography, that better not be whitewashed. I know that there much, whatever. Well, we know that's not whitewashed, but let's see. Now, as far as I was trying to end this one. I'm sorry, y'all, but by the way, Tyler Perry confirms that House of Pain revival is coming to BET. There's another Shade Room thing. Tyler Perry is showing us that he's definitely a busy man as he continues to curate and produce multiple shows and films. Now he's yet added more to his plate, including revival one of his classic shows. According to Deadline, Tyler Perry confirmed a revival of his show House of Pain. However, this time around, the show will be returning to BET. The show ran from TVS from 2007-2012. Nevertheless, the rerun episodes have been airing on BET. Levon Davis, Cassie Davis Patton, Les Gross, Demetria McKinley, China A. McClank, Lemaine Darshaw, Keisha Pillman, and Night Owl are all scheduled to return. The show is all scheduled to make a return with BT this summer. Let It Go Short for okay. Well, at least they're bringing back the cast. Okay, I don't know who's gonna play. It's still gonna be the same ones playing the kids. And Tyler Perry, House of Pain, Lance Gross, Today's Work. I'm like, is that Tyler Perry? Did he write that shit again? It's okay, but anyway, that's dope that they're coming back. But it, like I said, if Tyler Perry writing a damn script, okay. But yeah, just to let y'all know, is y'all excited about that? That's kind of dope. Though. At least, like I said, they're getting the people back, whatever. Y'all, let me end it with this note. I looked on Tyler P. Henson's page, and I seen, like, these characters doing this thing. And it was like minions to turn to Guru, right? And I'm like, turn to Guru? So I went ahead and Google, right? And I was just talking about this months ago about, like, how memes were so popular. But personally, I like to say the babies, the BG crew, the babies of my fam, I like to call them. It's 5, well, actually, 6 of them really total, but five, really 5 at the moment, 5 to 6. Yeah, we're going to say BG crew, okay, kids. When the damn Minions came out, y'all, I was repeat this again, because not everybody has actually heard this. When this movie originally came out, I remember our babies, they all know how to talk clear, talk or whatever. They all passed the Gaga Google stage and stuff. But they talked it as if they were all learning their first words when that damn Minions came. Because you know how Minions work. And if y'all remember, whatever, right? So now all we gotta think about is another damn movie with them coming on. Well, why the heck did they decide to do this now? The Minions, I thought that was the prequel. We already had Despicable 1. I seen like Despicable 1. I don't know if I seen like 1, 2, or whatever. I mean 2 or 3 that much. I seen bits and pieces of it. I know, spoiler alert, y'all, the kid movie, stuff like that. The character, it turned out he has a brother. Yeah, twin brother. Yeah, I said it. And he ends up falling in love, yeah. He got a quote ride or die. But anyway, the main character. But anyway, y'all, so I'm thinking about, now it's coming this summer, and I was just talking about it with my sis named Nick, and I was like, oh, hell no, we're going to have to go through this again. So get ready, parents, guardians, mentors, or even big sisters, big brothers, big cousins, aunties, and uncles, and beyond, grandmothers and granddaddies, people in the community. Get ready for this stuff again, y'all. Get ready for this shit where we gotta deal with kids up here. Possibility, okay? Even if they old as heck, like, damn well, stop talking like that. That's how they sounded like, okay? So just to warn y'all, if y'all ready to see this, I'm sorry about telling me, Tyree Henson. I don't know if she's ever been in a cartoon other characters before, or did, like voiceovers and stuff, whatever, right? Speaking of that, y'all, nobody, okay, before I leave, because I only got 2 more minutes, y'all. Now, I heard, well, this is not the first time. A leak, now, Power's final episode is going to be on February the 9th, this Sunday, okay? It's the same. They're supposed to have a new episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Shaw's the son that I haven't watched them in years, though. The new season. The only reason I know that because of that phenomenal talent offer / makeup artist / writer, Keisha Irvin, which also has the channel Color Me Pink, as well. They, people talk about the show leaks. Some people already had even reviewed it and stuff like that. The possibilities already leaked about what is the ending. Okay, but still, people are more concerned about the damn Power, like I said, show as opposed to Empire. Are they on mid-season season finale review? I mean, is they off? Nobody's mentioned shit about the damn Empire. Okay, like I said, even though the Power is leaked. And I wonder, is that the leak episode? I mean, that gonna be, well, I'll find out, because the people who review it after it comes on, like, tomorrow at midnight, and watch it, and / Monday morning, Sunday and Monday, and do that, whatever, but I'm just like, still, people are gonna watch that, just because, even though the leak was like, damn, but, nobody's bringing up Empire. But anyway, y'all, well, it is what it is. Hugs and loves, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Probably another podcast or so. But take care. See y'all in the next one.